Hey, everybody, and welcome to the North Park Youth Podcast. Do you like that one?
Podcast.
Yes,
I do.
My name's Josh. I'm the youth pastor here at North Park, and over here is my friend
Cody.
Cody.
You may notice that I sound a little under the weather this week, and also may notice that I have a mask on today. I'm okay. I'm just a little sick. And so
Just a little sick.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Just a little sick. I'm sending him home after this. Okay,
I'm like,
we had to record a podcast for the people.
Yeah, I'm actually very ill, and I came in just to do this podcast.
Okay. For those of you listening on
I'm not that
audio
ill.
format,
I'm really not
he's
that ill.
fine.
I'm fine.
No one would even have noticed. It's just the YouTube people that noticed.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's enough of that. Feel better, Cody. But today we are kicking off the Christmas season with our first of 3 Christmas-themed podcast episodes. And today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm actually shocked that we haven't done something like this yet.
I was thinking about that as well.
But what we're doing today is we are going to do a draft. Now, if you've seen on Instagram or TikTok or something, there are all these people, and there's one in particular, kind of a couple of brothers that do these drafts, and they'll do like all things red. It's like, okay, so draft red things.
Yeah.
Or, like they'll do a draft of the best days of the week, I think was one.
I think so.
I don't know. Anyways, they do all these different things. And it's kind of like a sports draft, right? You think like basketball, football, baseball, like all these sports in North America have these drafts. And what happens is you have a list of players and you draft the best ones and you alternate in teams, right? So I'm team number 1, Cody's team number 2. And so we're going to be drafting Christmas things, all things Christmas.
Yeah.
There are no limitations, but you have to be able to justify why you're picking those things, right? So we'll talk a little bit about why we're drafting. We're each going to draft 10 different Christmas things.
Yeah.
And then, and Cody, do you think you can put them up on the screen? Like on...
Sure.
We'll figure it out,
try.
right?
Yeah. Sure.
You got some time. You'll be home.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I'm excited about this. Now, the last thing I'll say before we start the draft is that this is obviously a Christian podcast.
Yes.
I don't know about your list. I did not select any like churchy things because those automatically are going to be at the top. Like Jesus, number 1, obviously baby Jesus. But I think we set those things because we know that those things rise to the top. Does that change your list that drastically?
It might change my number 1 pick.
Of course you're going to pick baby Jesus. Like, come on. Everyone knows that. That's the point. Officially for the North Park Youth Podcast, our like the automatic bid would be baby Jesus. But we're gonna say like the churchy things. We love those things. They're great, but they're not going to be a part of today's draft. Fair enough?
Yeah.
If it's like adjacent, like I've got a couple that are kind of adjacent.
Okay.
So we can talk about that.
My list here.
All right. How are we going to decide who goes first?
Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
All right.
Alrighty.
All right. So Cody, with the first overall pick in the North Park Youth Christmas Draft, what are you taking?
I select. No, this is the situation here.
Oh my gosh! Already?
You said there's no limitations. This is a scene. You're sitting on your couch.
You have to be able to give it like a catchy, like for on the screen when you're going to keep people updated. It has to be like, you know what I mean? Yeah, give us the name of the thing.
Cozy Christmas scene.
There we go. Cozy Christmas scene. All right. So I do not have cozy Christmas scene on my list. But go ahead.
So
Tell
my
us.
cozy Christmas scene is like you're sitting on the couch. It's like 6 o'clock, so like it's dark outside because it's winter, but like and all the lights are off in like your living room. There might be like a light on in the kitchen, so like there's light in the house, but all the lights are off in like the living room. It hasn't got late enough for you to close the blinds yet, so you can still see under the street.
It's like complicated,
really like thick snowflakes that you can see in the street lights. The Christmas tree is next to you. You're listening to like some really calming Christmas music. You're just sitting there and you're like, man, I love Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
That's my pick number
1. So Cody selects the cozy Christmas scene.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think you and again,
the best thing about sorry, I'm just going to add this before you say anything else. The best thing about this scene is that it can be whatever you think a cozy Christmas scene is.
Use your imagination for this draft. No, it's your draft, my friend.
Yeah, you told me to put cozy Christmas scene.
Anyways, that sounds lame. But you know what doesn't sound lame? My first overall pick in today's draft, the second overall pick for the draft, is Christmas Break, man. Christmas Break. Okay. I'm taking Christmas Break. There were a lot of good options here at number one.
Yeah.
But think about that last day of Christmas.
Yeah, it's
when
true.
You are, or like right before school. It's like, this year I think it's the 23rd is the last day of school. You finish up school, you get out for the day. You're off for 2 weeks.
Yep.
And in that 2 weeks, you get to have Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. Yep. Oh my gosh, it's the best. Like, summer break's awesome, but Christmas break, it's a close. It's
definitely
right there.
Yeah,
because of all the holidays wrapped up into one.
Yeah.
All right, give us your number 2, Cody.
My number 2 is holiday food.
Oh, okay.
Having a British grandmother and a Dutch grandmother, holiday food around my place is it's some special stuff.
Yeah, I had turkey dinner on my list.
I think that can be different.
I would say it's about the same because like
I'm talking
turkey
about
dinner is like the things that you have every Christmas, right? It's like that holiday.
I think holiday food and turkey dinner are different though, because holiday food I'm talking about like my grandma's homemade sausage rolls,
right,
and like cheesecake and like all like the like for example, one of our traditions is we always used to get for Christmas Day. We never had like a big dinner. Mm-hmm. We just all day. My parents would buy a bunch of like appetizers from M&M's, and we would cook them all and just like set them out on the table, and then all day we'd just like snack on that. It was it was amazing. We'd have like matzo sticks, and sausage rolls and all this stuff. That was like,
there you go.
That's where it's at right there. So holiday food.
Holiday food number 2. Yep. All right, my number 2, going to an OG, a classic, the Christmas tree. Going with Christmas tree, because think about how it like everything centers around the Christmas tree. I don't know about in your home. In my home, everything you get, that's where you put the gifts. That's where we sit to read the Christmas story. Yep. All that good stuff. So I'm taking Christmas tree at number 2.
You know what? I had Christmas tree on my list, and it's not on my list now, and I don't know why. I don't know where it went. I don't know where I put it.
Didn't need to be there because I took it. All right, your number 3, Cody.
My number 3 is Christmas lights.
Oh, okay.
I love Christmas lights. I love there's a neighborhood in my there is a street in my neighborhood that they for some reason they have to have like a committee or something, because for some reason every single year they go nuts with the Christmas lights, and it's so much fun to just like drive down that street and be like, wow, this is crazy. But Christmas lights. I wouldn't
be able to put Christmas lights on my list because I don't do them, because they're so difficult, man. It's like one of those things, you help your dad do Christmas lights, your mom do Christmas lights growing up, you climb up in the ladder or whatever. As an adult, especially because they've changed so much, now they're all plastic and they're so different than when I was a kid. I'm really bad at them, so I couldn't put that on my
Christmas lights have become my responsibility now. My dad has passed them on to me.
Really?
I love doing them. Yeah, fully.
Oh, my gosh.
Yep.
Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah, I love doing it.
All right. Next on my list, I am going to select Christmas cookies.
Ooh, okay.
Christmas cookies. They are so... Come on, Cody.
What?
Christmas. I thought you were criticizing me.
No.
Oh, okay. Christmas cookies are amazing. There are so many varieties. If you get you ever get those platters of like all the different ones, you get there's in Newfoundland especially, we did this a lot, or older folks, right? Grandmas.
Older folks, yeah.
They like to give you 10 different varieties of cookies, and there might be 2 or 3 in each of them. Yeah. You eat those up, and then you go on to your next favorite.
Good stuff.
So good. So Christmas cookies.
What's your favorite type of Christmas cookie?
Brie makes these really good Rolo Christmas cookies. So it's like chocolate.
Rolo.
It's like chocolate dough with a Rolo in the middle, and then you kind of squish it together so it bakes over top of that Rolo. Wow. And then you put this white chocolate drizzle on top.
Oh,
woo, so good.
Wow.
All right, what's your number 4, Cody?
My number 4 is community.
Community. Aww.
And I'm talking you go out and everyone's putting Christmas lights up. No matter what your not no matter. With some people don't celebrate Christmas, which is it is what it is. But like if you're a lot of times people who aren't even Christian will celebrate Christmas, and it's nice to see just kind of like everyone participating in something happy and joyful all together at the same time of year.
Beautiful. It's beautiful. We're our two teams. They're looking a little different, and that's okay.
They're both looking strong, though. I gotta say,
they're both looking strong. So why don't we go? I'll finish my fourth, then we'll do the fifth, and then we'll recap our top five.
Okay,
and then we'll round out our teams going to 10.
Cool.
All right, I'm gonna. Oh, this might be a little too early to take this one, but I'm going, and I know it's gonna be controversial. Maybe not with you, but for sure with Hannah.
Okay.
I don't know where you're going
okay.
The movie Elf. The movie Elf. I'm taking at number 4. I'm taking the movie Elf because
I know
let me tell you,
hate this.
You gotta watch this every year. Now we at youth for our like Christmas hangout that we used to do. We don't do it anymore because we do the party on the last week. But our Christmas hangout, we used to watch Elf every single year. Yeah. And Hannah couldn't stand it. She wanted a variety, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. But anyways, I don't know if it's that she doesn't like the movie, or if it's just that she's watched it too many times. But it's like, those, you have to watch those like 3 or 4 movies every single year. Home Alone. Yep. You've got to watch Christmas Vacation. Yep. Like you've got your list.
Seen that movie, but
it's a good one. It's a good one. Yeah. Anyways. All right. So that was my number 4, the movie Elf. So good. Will Ferrell, thank you so much for that creation.
My number 5, I'm going to switch my number 5 and number 6 because I think my number 5...
It's a late bump in the draft. Yeah. I like it.
I think number 5 is safe. Like, I don't think you'll pick it.
Oh, I was like, sorry, so the word safe?
No.
I was like, what? Okay, anyways, tell me what it is.
My number 5 now is Christmas music.
Oh, it's a good one.
Christmas music
That's a good, that could have gone higher, right?
Yeah.
Like Christmas music for some people is like right at the top of the draft, but I think that's a great 5th pick.
Honestly, for me, it might be right at the top of the draft, but I didn't think you'd pick it top, so I put it down a little bit because I thought it was safe.
I hear you.
I like Christmas music it's something. It makes me feel some type of way. You know what I mean? It like
I hear you.
Yeah, it's so happy and makes me feel good.
In our house, I'm normally like a December 1st Christmas music kind of guy. Yep. But the kids are really getting into it now, so it's hard to steal that joy from them.
Yeah.
All right, my number 5 is now. It's interesting because you'd think something would rank higher than this, and I'll get to it in a second. But this, I think, ranks the highest. Stockings.
Oh, that's a good one. We didn't. Oh, sorry. This is your number 5. Sorry.
Yeah, that's my number 5.
I thought you were doing your number 6. I was like, we didn't do our top 5. But
no, sorry.
Keep going.
That's our my number 5. I think stockings are I think they're underrated. Yep. The presents get all the glory. Yep. But stockings, they're the one dishing out the passes. They're you know what I mean? And part of it is that like all sorts of little gifts in one, and a lot of times they're like those really fun little things. Yeah. Or candy, chocolate,
chocolate oranges.
So good. Oh, Terry's chocolate oranges.
You get one every year in our stockings.
Still, hey, that's awesome. I love them.
Great.
I love them. All right, here's a quick recap of our top 5s. Cody so far has chosen Cozy Christmas, holiday food, Christmas lights, community, and Christmas music. That's a good top 5 there, Cody. And my 5, number 1, Christmas break. Number 2, Christmas trees. Number 3, Christmas cookies. Number 4, the movie Elf.
You know what? I think that's also a very good top 5.
Thank you. And number 5 was stockings. So let's go on to your number 6 pick.
All right. My number 6 pick, which was my old number 5, but it's now my number 6. Snow. Oh. Because here's the thing. I knew Josh wouldn't pick this because Josh hates snow. Snow, and I know a lot of you are going to agree with me, snow makes winter. I love... Okay.
Like objectively?
Yeah. Okay. No, but like winter isn't the same without snow. No one wants a green Christmas.
Yeah, that's
the song is called White Christmas.
So what about the people that
the most
live
played
south
song
of
in history?
Like
White
in the
Christmas
South U.S.
by Bing Crosby,
down,
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, this is such a northerner ideology.
Okay,
that I don't agree
I'm northern.
With. What if you lived in Florida, Cody?
Well then, but you'd be used. Okay, as someone who lives in Ontario, Canada. Mm-hmm. I think snow makes Christmas. I love snow. You get to go sledding. You get snow days.
I knew it was coming. Worst pick of the draft.
No.
It's going to be a bust.
No.
It's going to be out of the league in 2 years.
No, for you it would be if you drafted him.
All right.
I guess. Sorry, I'm thinking football now.
All right. The next one, I've got some options here. Why don't we go with... Oh, yeah, this is a good one. So this is in the same vein of, like, the Christmas break.
Okay.
But this is Christmas afternoon and Boxing Day. The, like, do nothing hours.
Oh.
I'm gonna call it.
That's a
I'm gonna call it Christmas
pick.
afternoon. Okay.
Yep. It's a good pick.
Just, like, I long for more of those days in my life where you've done Christmas in the morning. You know, you maybe doing. When do you do Christmas dinner in your house? At night or like a lunchtime kind of thing?
We don't usually do like a dinner. Like I said, we do like the appetizers.
Oh, right.
Usually later.
Yeah.
Like
so, you think open up gifts, maybe whatever it is, whatever your traditions are in the morning, and then you have that like 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah.
Have a nap.
Yeah.
You can play with some stuff that you got. You can set up a Lego set that you got for Christmas. You can play around with whatever, talk to your friends or your family. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like you have, those are like 4 hours.
Pick.
There are very few moments in your life.
That could have gone number one.
It could have, right?
That's
Steal
a good
number
pick.
6. Thank you. All right.
That's a good pick.
Okay. Let's see your
I
number
think
7.
Although that's pretty close to my cozy Christmas.
It's true. It's
cozy
true.
Christmas scene.
Yeah, I guess you're channeling like the beauty of the moment.
Yeah.
And I'm channeling the laziness.
Yeah.
But I hear you.
The beauty Christmas moment or the lazy Christmas moment. Which one's better?
There you go.
No, that's a good pick. Is it number 7 now?
Number 7.
Oh, have you already done this? You have. My number 7 is time off, but you
went with Christmas break first. My first overall pick.
All right, number 7. I'm gonna go for my alt pick list.
Oh,
Secret Santa.
Oh,
Secret Santa is fun.
So
sorry.
No, you go ahead. You should explain your pick.
When I was a kid, we did this a few times with like our neighborhood friends. But this year, now that like all like me, Hannah, and Olivia are all adults, my parents were like, "Hey, let's do something different for Christmas this year. Instead of everyone buying for everyone, let's just do Secret Santa." And we're like, "Okay." So we're doing that again this year, and it's fun. Secret Santa is fun.
I think like the way your family is doing it. Hannah was telling me a little bit about it the other day. I think that's a fun way to do it. But the reason it didn't make my list is because there's so many lame versions of Secret Santa. It's like, get a $5, $10 gift for the person. I'm like, come on. Like, it's $5 Tim Hortons gift card? Okay.
Yeah.
But like what you guys are doing where it's a larger limit and it's, it is secret, the person, and you can just get something that you think they'll really like.
Yeah.
You're trying to be intentional about it. I like that way, but I've seen it done so poorly so many times.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, so my number 7 is going to be like I'm gonna just say like Christmas giving, because I think you could put Christmas shopping in there if you wanted something like that. There's a little bit of the Secret Santa in there too.
Yep.
But I love the opportunity to give good gifts to other people.
Yep.
Whether like this past week as a youth group, we did Dare to Give, right? Things like that, like being able to think outside yourself. I see that it's kind of church adjacent, I guess.
Yeah.
But the whole point is like it's so fun to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Especially like when you give your friends or your parents or your siblings or whoever like a gift they're gonna love. Oh, there's no greater feeling.
Yep.
There are some greater feelings, but it's a good feeling.
Yeah, it's a great feeling.
So that is my number 7 pick.
Yeah.
Christmas giving.
It's a good feeling, and it's a good pick, and it was my next pick.
Oh,
actually.
Look at that. Stolen right from under you.
I know. All right, I'm going to have to go with my next one and then sub one in later. Good Memories is my number 8 pick, because I feel like
I had that on the board too.
A lot of what goes into the happiness and the joy at Christmas is like the memories that everyone has of how much how much fun and how great it was when you were kids.
Yeah.
And not to say that it isn't now, because it still is. But yeah, memories / traditions I put. It's
and
my number 8 pick.
I had traditions on my list as well. I didn't know where it would fit in, but I like the way you described that. Okay, number 8, I'm going to go with Christmas Eve excitement. Like the feeling that you get as you're waiting, like you can't sleep because you know Christmas is the next morning. And so I'm going to call it Christmas Eve excitement. I
got to say, your first few picks were kind of weak.
Okay.
But your last few picks have been good.
See, I started it off with like the guys that you know are going to go high in the draft, the Christmas tree, the Christmas stockings, the Christmas cookies. But now it's all about like those role players that come in.
Draft.
Woo, it's awesome. All right, you're number 9.
Number 9, I had giving. So now I got to substitute with something. I'll go, this might not, okay. Christmas decor.
Mm-hmm. No,
I said good. Lights, but I'm counting decor as different than lights.
Yeah, and different than a tree too,
like,
right?
Yeah. Decor is like this stuff. It's like when you go shopping, it's like the things that they have in the windows. Like when I was a kid, we used to make like paper snowflakes. You ever do that?
Yeah, a little bit.
You fold them up in like a super complex way that I learned how to do, and it became like automatic to me, but I won't remember how to do it now. And then you cut it up and you unfold it, and it becomes like this really like beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Christmas decor is great. It makes the mood of Christmas brighter.
It's truth.
Lighter.
It's truth.
Christmassier.
Okay, with my number 9, I think if you're gonna give me like turkey dinner, this is where I'm gonna slot turkey dinner in. Okay. So for me, it's like I know not all families have turkey, but a lot do, and usually our family has it kind of twice a year. But the thing is, as an adult, that becomes less and less because when you have different families you're celebrating with, my wife's or my family, there's kind of like this, well, did you have turkey with that family? You know, and anyways, but I love turkey. If I had if I had twice at Thanksgiving, twice at Christmas.
I was going to say, perfect. I would love to have 2 families. And have you already had? Yeah, I'll have it again, though.
Yeah, exactly.
That's great.
Yeah, Bree isn't like the biggest fan of turkey, especially leftover turkey. She thinks it smells like dudes.
Leftover turkey? Kate.
I know.
It doesn't smell the greatest, but it tastes great.
It tastes awesome. Oh, on a sandwich, hot turkey sandwich.
Oh, yes.
Ooh, that could have been another like leftover Christmas leftovers.
Yeah, mashed potatoes.
So good. All right, tell me the last pick in the draft for you. I already know what I'm picking. There's no way you're taking mine at number 10. Let's hear what you're saying.
Before I say that, I just remembered something that I wanted to say. And I can't pick this because we've already gone through holiday food and turkey dinner. Just want to say my mom makes the best mashed potatoes.
Ooh.
And
I love
you just reminded me of them
mashed potatoes.
by saying,
are they buttery?
They're buttery. She puts like cream cheese in them.
Ooh.
Oh, they're silky.
Deadly.
It's delicious. Anyway,
sounds great.
My number 10 pick. And this is, I don't know. I feel like if you appreciate it, you'll like it. If you don't, you won't.
Yeah.
Candles.
I like a good candle.
Candles are my number 10 pick.
Love it.
They can be scented. They don't even have to be scented. Sometimes they just create a mood.
Yeah.
You know?
Totally.
For me, I'm very like vibes affect me. You know what I mean? I don't know how to explain this, but like I'm a very sentimental person. So like
vibes affect me.
No, how would you better say that though?
I don't know. I like candles. I like a good mood.
No.
I'm moody. There. That's good.
No, that's Candles are my number 10 pick.
So for your last two, you went kind of like for like the decor, the candles, the things that, and I for my last 2 picks, it's all about food because my last, and this is my most controversial pick of the draft. I would say most controversial because this is like you either hate or you love it.
Okay.
Eggnog.
Oh my gosh! I missed eggnog.
Got eggnog with the last pick of the draft. You either love it or you hate it. I didn't start liking eggnog until I was in my 20s, and it is so good. And the thing about eggnog, like you can't have it any other time than like the Christmas season.
No, you can't.
Because number one, you can't get it And number 2, it just doesn't fit.
I love eggnog so much.
Would you say
I'm
eggnog?
So disappointed.
Do you like pumpkin pie?
Pumpkin pie's okay.
See, I feel like pumpkin pie is like that classic Thanksgiving treat.
Okay.
I feel like eggnog's the pumpkin pie of Christmas. But anyways. All right. Shall we do a little bit of a recap here?
We should.
So with Cody's top 10 picks, he got cozy Christmas scene, holiday food, Christmas lights, community, Christmas music, snow, which at number 6, I think a lot of people are going to see that as a steal.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Secret Santa at number 7, good memories at number 8, decor at 9, and candles at 10. And rounding out my top 10, I have Christmas break at number 1, Christmas tree at number 2, Christmas cookies at number 3, the movie Elf at number 4, stockings, then Christmas afternoon laziness, whatever you want to call it, at number 7.
That's a good one.
Christmas Eve excitement at number 8. Turkey dinner at number 9. And number 10, the last pick. Do you know, have you heard of, what's it? Mystery Relevant, I think it's called. In the NFL draft, the last player of the draft is called Mr.
That's
I know.
So sad.
That's so sad. Anyways, so my Mr. Irrelevant is eggnog. But also, I think a great pick.
I love eggnog. That's a sleeper pick right there.
Right?
Holy,
so, anyways, I think we both had great drafts here. I think both our teams are just like solid.
Yeah.
Just what a great representation of the Christmas season here, our 20 picks. And so hopefully you enjoyed this. Hopefully you followed along. What are your top 10? Maybe next time, if we were to do something like this again, it'd be great to have one more person in here. Because there's probably a lot of things here we wouldn't have gotten because other people were part of it. But anyways, that was our first episode of the Christmas season. We've got 2 more on the way. Should be a lot of fun. Cody, I hope you're feeling better. And we'll see you next week.
I will be. Yep.
Bye.